Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. For today's video, we are going to see what if every member of the Atlanta Hawks was in their NBA prime. So the way I do this is I take like the former great players, like of course Vince Carter's on this team, and I put him in his prime. Now for current players like like Trae Young, we don't know what his prime is yet, so for that reason I do not put those type of players in their prime. I keep them as is because I don't want to make like the prediction of saying Trae Young is the next Stephen Curry, where he might just become a decent player in the NBA. So yeah, man, this kind of gives us a chance to look at former NBA players or former great NBA players and see how they fit in this current NBA league and see if they can carry the team to the NBA Finals and win the championship. So looking at this team, we have Vince Carter, 95 overall from the Toronto Raptors. Of course, man, Vince Carter is one of the best to ever play the game. I mean, this dude's been a baller his entire NBA career. Even up until now, guys, he's still putting up like 7 points per game. Absolutely fantastic. Look at these seasons, guys. Like this 2000 season averaged 28 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists per game, shot 41% from 3. And I honestly think Vince Carter's game would translate very nicely to this current NBA. If anything, he would probably shoot even more 3-pointers. And I will say, like, a prime Vince Carter, he's probably going to be a 30-plus point per game scorer in the NBA, guys. I really do believe that. But yeah, man, just shout out to him for even going to, like, the Hawks team. And just because obviously the Hawks are not, like, going to win the championship. But, man, he had a good chance to go there and just play the game of basketball. He loves it and just go from there, right, man? So good for him for not going out there and ring chasing. Next up, of course, we do have Jeremy Lin, Linsanity from the New York Knicks. So, of course, like when you look at this Jeremy Lin right here, he was in 2K's 85 overall. At the time, man, we all know the story of Linsanity. It was one of the greatest stories in recent memory, man, where it's just like this kid, I believe he went to to Harvard, went undrafted, ended up, I believe he was on the Warriors at one point. The Houston Rockets went to the Knicks. Melo went down with injury, and Jeremy Lin got a chance to play, and the rest was just history. Like, Jeremy Lin was the ultimate player for that team, dude. It was like a stretch of like 10 games where he was just averaging crazy numbers out there. On this season, 15.6 assists is what his averages, were. But I mean, at this time, man, he was having like 20, 30 point per game, point games out there, man. It was absolutely crazy. Then we got Trae Young shifted over to the shooting guard position. I mean, he is 6'2". I definitely say he is more of a point guard. Really, his playmaking abilities is a lot better than I thought they would be this far off in the NBA. Like, he's had some really good games. Kent Bazemore, I believe his best overall I've ever seen in a 2K game was like an 80, 81 overall. Taurean Prince is still young. He's going power forward. But yeah, man, so as far as like prime players, is coming down to Vince Carter and Linsanity being able to lead this team. So as far as the rotation I'm going with, Jeremy Lin at point guard, Trae at shooting guard, Vince at small forward, Taurean Prince at power forward, Dwayne Dedmon at center position. John Collins probably could also play center, but I'm going to go with Dwayne Dedmon for right now, I think. And system proficiency. So our coach is Lloyd Pierce, not a great rated coach, but as far as like what I want to go with, pace and space, increased 3-point opportunities, that would be kind of nice to Trae Young and Vince Carter out there. So I'm thinking that's probably the way I want to go, unless something else really pops out. No, man, we're going to go with pace and space. All right. So let's go ahead and get going on this simulation. And really, man, I wanted to take this simulation right here as a chance to talk about how I think the Atlanta Hawks are doing as a team, because obviously, man, I don't talk about the Hawks often here on my channel because they're not really a very good team. Like, yeah, Trae Young, I think, has been pretty dang good, though. I'm very happy with how he's turned out so far. On the NBA season, guys, per game, he's averaging 18 points, 8 assists per game in 14 games. Like, if it was the first 3 or 4, games in the NBA season, I'd be like, all right, that's different. He's just, a little beginner's luck. But no, man, he actually looks like a big-time NBA player. His field goal percentage is definitely on a little bit of the low side. It looks like, from what I'm reading here, is he only shooting 26% from 3? Is that true, guys? Because I have the stats pulled up. He says he's only shooting 26% from 3. Field goal percentage at 41%. So yeah, man, I mean, he definitely has room to improve in that aspect of things. But it is nice that he is able to like get his shots up and stuff like that, because oftentimes, rookies go to teams and there's some veterans out there that want to take up all the shots, and it's good for development when you don't have that pressure of needing to win right now. Now, as we go into the future, 2, 3, 4 years down the road, and this Hawks team starts getting more rookies out there, maybe they sign a nice veteran here or there, that's really where we're ultimately going to see the type of player that Trae Young is going to become, because if he's still jacking up, poor shots and shooting 40% field goal percentage and not making the right play, then it's like, okay, maybe his rookie season he was stat padding a little bit. But I don't know, man, I've been pretty impressed with him so far. He's had some great games. Taurean Prince out there has been another, nice piece for this team out there. I believe, is he in his 3rd year in the NBA, I believe. He's averaging 16 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists per game, 1 steal, you know, playing some nice defense out there at about 29 minutes per game. I was a big fan of him last year. I do think he's one of those pieces where it's like, no, he can't be like a number 1, number 2 option. You're going to win a championship, but he's like, I can say that he could ultimately be the Draymond Green of this team. He's like that 4th, 5th option out there that does all the dirty work, still knocks down the shots. I mean, he's definitely a better scorer than Draymond Green is, but like that, probably more like that 3rd, 4th option on a championship team. The guy Kent Bazemore, he's 29, averaging about 15 points per game. Of course, man, he's had a rough contract for the Atlanta Hawks. Like, his contract was rough. I believe this is the final season that he might have a player option, but I don't believe he does. So yeah, once he's off the books, that's going to be about $17 million freed up where you can just go out there and sign a right piece for this team because they don't really need Kent Bazemore. Although, you know, the 15 points per game is nice. Alex Len has been a decent surprise, 11.6 rebounds per game for him. And then, of course, John Collins hasn't really played at all. He was one of the better rookies last season. Like, he was definitely a diamond in the rough when it came to that. Jeremy Lin playing the backup point guard role, averaging about 9-10 points per game. Few assists out there, nothing too crazy. I would ultimately like to see him go to a championship contending team. We'll see if that actually does happen. And like I said, Vince Carter averaging 7 points. But this team went 62-19 on the NBA season, so definitely not bad. We have one more game against the Indiana Pacers. Finished with an L on the season. MVP goes towards DeMarcus Cousins. And I'm sorry, man. I know we got VC and we got, you know, Linsanity out there, but there's no way I don't think we're going to beat like the Golden State Warriors with this squad. Taurean Prince, most improved player, 18.7 rebounds, 3 assists per game, 43% from 3 was shooting. I actually like the idea of him playing that small ball 4. Normally he does play the small forward position, but I put him at the 4 spot. We do have Vince Carter and Jeremy Lin both making All-NBA second team. So Vince Carter, that makes sense. Jeremy Lin, though, that's really impressive despite, you know, being 88 overall now. Looks like his rating went up a little bit as the season went on. But yeah, let's go and check out these players' stats. We are the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, so hopefully we can at least get to the NBA Finals. The Hawks are always a tough team to beat in this game. Player stats on the season. So, Vince Carter, 23.6 rebounds, 7 assists per game. Shot about 16 times a game. Trae Young still shot more with him, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. Trae, you ain't the best player no more, man. Give the ball up to VC, Linsanity. You the point guard. But Trae at 22 points, 4 assists. I guess technically he was playing the shooting guard position this time. Then Linsanity at 20 points, 4 rebounds, 12 assists per game. And you really don't see big-time assist numbers like that anymore. Like, Kyle Lowry's doing it, I guess. But yeah, the assists have really gone down in the NBA, I would say. It's more like a team effort when it comes to assists and not so much just like a natural point guard out there. But overall, man, the team did really well. So, first round, we do have the Boston Celtics. Let's go ahead and simulate the current round right here. See how this goes. See if we can win it all. I probably should do a game by game, actually, because I might need to hop into a game if I have to. So, simulate the next one. Okay, we up 2-1. Simulate game. And tied series. Simulate game. All right, we up 3-2. See if we can close this out. And, hey, we do 4-2. Next up, Jimmy Butler and the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's our closeout game. 33 for Trae, 26-10 for Vince Carter. All right, Philadelphia time. Well, I guess we got to simulate the current round and get there first. But yeah, man, then we will do it. So yeah, I do want to know in the comment section below from you guys, though. Like, where do you think the Hawks are heading in the right direction with their team? Do you feel like they're making the right choices? Because I will say, too, like, the fact that Trae Young is working out even a little bit means that the trade for Luka Doncic wasn't as bad as people thought it was going to be, because they, of course, also get the Dallas Mavericks draft pick, and they are, I believe, one of the bottom teams in the Western Conference. So it's like the Hawks could potentially have, like, 2 top, like, 6 overall draft picks next season. But here we go. Philadelphia. Simulate game. And, all right, lost game 1. This might just be the end right here, man. Okay, we got tied 1 game apiece. And we up 2-1. So far, so good. Okay, tied series. All right, we up 3-2. Simulate game. Is it going to go to a game 7? Okay, no, we win 4-2. Close out game looking like this. 37 for VC, 23 and 14 for Linsanity. So we got Vinsanity and Linsanity and Trae Young, of course. All right, simulate the rest of the current round right here. Okay, we do have the Toronto Raptors. That is the team I was afraid of in this case. Simulate game, see how it goes. Of course, we got game 1. Maybe we'll just be good to go, man, and we just don't have to worry about Toronto. Maybe we got their number. And so far, it is looking like it, guys. We are up 3-0. Simulate hopefully the last game. Yes, it is. We win 4-0. We got Taurean dropping 18, 17, 8, and 14 for Linsanity. 8 turnovers. That's not great, but hey, man, it is what it is. And 17 for Vince Carter. Looks like we're going to have the Warriors in the NBA Finals. The other team, I was like, okay, I really don't want to play the Warriors, but it is what it is. Simulate game 1. Okay, well, we down 1-0. Simulate game 2. Tied series. We up 2-1. Simulate the next one. Okay, tied series again. Okay, we up 3-2. Let's see if we can close this out here, guys. See if he gets like a close game. Maybe Crispy has to hop in and make some things happen. Or maybe it's just a blowout and things are good to go. It's looking like probably the case. All right, man. Let's go ahead and hop into the final minute and a half here and enjoy that celebration. All right, here we go, man. Do I take a shot with Linsanity first or Vince Carter? Here we go, Vince Carter. All the way, baby. Dunk on him, man. Dunk on his... Well, okay. I mean, you know, we up big time, so I can go for stuff like that. I tried going for the dunk and watch Klay Thompson just bring it all back. Hey, that's a brick. VC with the rebound. We going. Get on. What are you doing? Okay, Linsanity. Where you at, Vinsanity? Oh, all the way. Jeremy Lin. Hey, green line every time, baby. We good. 128, 103. All right. Oh, yo, what you doing, Lin? Why you celebrating back there, man? Get up on him. I mean, I kind of deserved that, but he missed. So, okay, let's see if we can get let's see if we can get Vince Carter going to the basket. Come on, Vince. Come on, Vince. Cut. All right, or just sit there too. That's fine. That's totally understandable. What you want, bitch ass Durant? What you want, man? You ain't got it like me. You ain't got it like me. Okay, I mean, he's got it. Maybe he's got it like me. All right, I'm gonna shoot right there. Kobe time. Well, we just having fun. What you got? Oh, okay. Good job, Durant. You dunked on me, bro, but you about to lose. So who's the real winner? 2K simulation. Right there, Vince. Yo, I don't got. Dude, his jump shot is kind of rough. I don't like it very much, man. Although I'll be playing like my team or something, people drop like 50 on him with me, so I don't know. I scored. Have I scored yet? I think Jeremy scored one time. Let's get Trae Young a little Curry range right there. Yo, oh, he's got a nice little release in this game. I like that. But yeah, man, that is the end of the game. Durant pulling again. Just the splash, bro. That's the splash hope right there. Come on, Vince. Give me a last second dunk. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, right there, I guess. Do it for the vine, baby. Hey, there we go. End with a 3-point shot by Vince Carter. We did something at least. And there it is, 131-108. Guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I definitely want to do more of these for, like, prime teams and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know, because there's teams out there that don't really have, like, guys that were once good. They have very young teams. So, in those cases, I might just make, like, the current rookie players in their prime. I'm not really sure, man. I'm still just deciding on that. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and peace out, my friends. Let's see who got that Finals MVP. I'm going to guess Vince Carter. Man, Atlanta Hawks, hyped up 2019 NBA champs. And yeah, oh no, Jeremy Lin, Finals MVP. Big ass Hawk on my way too. Get out of my way, bro. Okay, there we go, guys. Peace out.